We're living in unprecedented and challenging times. The global pandemic has put the world into a period of slow motion, and the maritime industry is also suffering from it. Whether we see shipping lines cutting back on services, we work with an all-time low oil price, or ports seeing their throughput sometimes reduced by double-digit percentages. We're all affected. But also before the pandemic, the maritime industry was facing significant challenges. With up to 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions being caused by shipping, the industry puts a heavy tax on our planet. And actually, a combination of very old contract clauses, a lack of reliable information, and a mindset not really geared towards transparency and collaboration is causing an industry-wide adoption of practices also known as hurry up and wait and buffer and suffer. And these practices come at a cost. We estimate up to 50 to 100 billion for the full industry annually. During this period of slow motion, we are offered an unprecedented opportunity to reflect, change and test our approach to these practices. We believe that one of the most interesting ones, and the one that will have a significant impact on the way we operate as an industry, comes with the virtues of digitalization. By facilitating these parties to exchange information in a real-time and standardized way, port exchange creates a single point of truth and signals when things are not expected to go as planned. However, connecting the digital dots is not enough. We also support with taking advantage of this new information by introducing a new way of working. This in turn enables proactive planning instead of reactive planning. It avoids buffer and suffer, and it replaces hurry up and wait with just-in-time sailing.
A port call is a joint process in which various companies have to work together to get the vessel in and out the port as smoothly as possible. In every port call, at least a terminal, a port authority, nautical service providers, shipping line and agency are involved to operate the vessel. Each of these companies have their own communication standards, their own key performance indicators and their own sources of information to look at, which makes it very difficult to let this process run smoothly. Port exchange is an innovation that brings the latest technology to the maritime operation. With port exchange, we digitalize the port call and we inform all users at all times about the status of a port call. Also, we apply machine learning to predict when certain things are going to happen or when certain things are going to go wrong. This enables people who operate the port call to take action on time and also to take decisions earlier on in the port call process, resulting in more efficient port calls. An example is just-in-time arrival of a vessel. With port exchange, we continuously update the planned time of arrival of the vessel and inform the shipping line about this. Also, the platform calculates what the optimal sailing speed of the vessel would be, and this then enables the shipping line to adjust the sailing speed if needed. That results in lower waiting time at the port of destination. We did various pilots on different parts of the port call process and in different ports. An example is the pilot we did at APMT, Tweede Maasvlakte in Rotterdam. There, 19% of the vessels were being delayed due to bunker activity not being finished on time. By digitalizing the information streams around the port visit and around the bunker activity, we were able to inform users when the vessel was likely going to be delayed upon departure due to the bunker activity not being finished. With that information, the users could then take the decision to either cancel the bunker operation or to change the schedule of it so that the vessel would no longer be delayed. The result of the pilot was that 0% of the vessels were being delayed due to bunker activity not being finished on time, so a reduction of 100%. We believe that digitalization is the biggest revolution in shipping since the invention of the container. In order to make it work, we have to work together as an industry as we have never done before. This means that our systems will need to start speaking the same language in order to connect to one another. Also, it means that our goals will need to be aligned in order to all be working towards the same end goal. Just switching on the technology is not going to move the needle. We really have to change the way we work as an industry. And digitalization is just the way to get there. It is so exciting to see what the results are of bringing new technology and standardization to the shipping industry.